Oh, hey.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. Here we are. Doing another video update here for you. This is our monthly market update that we love to do for you guys. And yeah, just getting things started. It's ski season starting tomorrow. Well, I guess ski season's already started.
Yeah. But Copper and Breckenridge both open tomorrow, which are pretty big deals, especially for us because we get Copper passes.
Yeah.
So we haven't skied yet this year, but we're excited to kick it off tomorrow. And
that'll mean that every single Summit County ski resort is open.
Up and running.
And Breckenridge is opening up with an insane amount of terrain. I think
200 acres.
Yeah,
Yep.
Which is like pretty historic opening day terrain there, just because we've had a really good fall. And then Copper is opening with the American Flyer, I think, and then
Accelerator
as
Yep.
well
So
is
you
going to
can
open
go
up a
top
little
to
bit.
bottom.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
pretty cool. So good temps out there. But today, we were reviewing some numbers in our office and some really interesting things to take away. Pendings right now are up quite a bit. And, just taking a look at the numbers a little bit more deeper and how they're interacting with each other, I think is something worth doing. So, yeah, pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, so along those lines, pending sales are up 300 units. So 300 more pending sales than last month, which is a significant number of homes. I mean, people are saying, oh, the market's cooling, it's slowing. That's a lot of properties that are under contract right now. There's 2,500 properties under contract right now in Summit County. And that's,
especially for this time of year.
Yeah, I
too.
mean, we're getting into the holidays, which is traditionally a really low inventory time of year.
And things are just, they kind of have been going like this: August, September, October, November.
Yep,
Boom.
shooting right up. And that's also, that increase in pending sales is up over last year. So last year, we're 6% higher this year than we were last year. So that's just showing you buyers are taking advantage of the low interest rates. Money's cheap right now. Good time to be buying, as we've been saying. We always seem to say that.
Well, the interest rates continue to be low,
I
and
know.
when we think that they're already like as low as they're going to go, they go lower again. And the Fed just, announced that they lowered their rate a quarter of a point. And if you're in any sort of loan that is, marked to that Fed interest rate, it certainly helps you out right now.
It does.
Like ARMs, the 7-year ARMs are super cheap right now, crazy.
So still a good time to buy.
Yeah.
But that being said, we are entering the lowest inventory time of year, typically November, December, just the holidays. People don't want to mess with it. If you are still in the market, which you should be, if you're looking, don't take your eye off the prize. This is the time of year when you want to look at those properties that have been sitting all summer. So you're looking at properties that are 100 days or more on market. That's where your deal is right now. So it's really fun to look at all those new houses that come on the market. We do it multiple times a day. However, those properties that have been sitting are where your deals are. And we haven't met a single person yet who said, you know what? I really don't want a deal up in Summit County. So everyone is looking for a deal. That's where it is right now. So make sure you're talking with your realtor. Hopefully that's us, about what's been on the market for a little while, so that we can kind of get you in on those better properties for you. So what's really interesting that we talked a lot about in our sales meeting this week is the active listings, what's on the market versus what is being actually sold. The average price of average list price of an active listing right now is over $1.2 million. Pretty high, yes. Average days on market for an active listing is 125 days. When we look at the pending sales, so the homes that are under contract, the average list price is $900,000. So that's significantly below what people are asking on average. And days on market's a little lower at 87 days. So those better priced properties that aren't sitting as long are the ones that are moving, which is
87 days for
obvious.
pendings and 125 days for what's
active
on
the
the market.
It gets better though.
Pretty big difference. Oh, it gets better.
Just you wait.
You just wait, folks.
Sold. So the listings that are sold, the average sale price is $739,956. That's a huge delta between what is actively on the market and what something is selling for.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, this is across all residential real estate. So yeah, we understand that. However, days on market is 53 days for a sold property.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means, and this should be obvious, I guess, is if a property is priced appropriately for what it is,
Mm-hmm.
it is selling.
Mm-hmm.
If it's priced too high, they're not biting.
Yeah. I mean, but even in that $1 million category, we were in that house last week for a broker tour, and everybody walked through it and was like, "Man, this is a great house. I think the price is great." And it was listed at what, $1.4 million or something like
1.4.
that. And the last thing we said to the broker as we walked out was like, "You know what? I don't think this is going to last that long." And a week later, it was under contract. I mean, it was priced ready
priced
to
right.
go. I don't think they left any money on the table.
Yeah.
It just, I think,
And that was in Breckenridge, a pretty hot market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's it, is it's got to be priced right. And buyers
We're not
are,
in 2018
we're not in
anymore.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you're reaching.
We're in 2019.
Yep.
Slightly different market than last year.
2020. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yep, it is a little different. So we just really wanted to highlight that, for potential sellers out there, it's got to be priced right, and you have to know the value of your home.
And then as a buyer, if you're looking at a property that's been on the market for 100 days, 125 days, something like that, where, you're seeing like, hey, I'd love to make an offer on this thing, but I don't want to offend them. I just don't think that the list price is the value of the property. You know what? Let's make an offer. Let's see what kind of response. If they come back and say, you know what, we're only going to reduce $5,000. Okay, we know how motivated they are. But if they come back and they say, all right, we're going to come down and we'll meet you, or make us another offer and we'll see if we can come together. We've managed to cover a $100,000 gap in offer and list price in the last couple of weeks here. So, those things do happen, and, negotiating and how you position the negotiation is key.
Yep. I mean, there are deals to be had.
Yep.
And it doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, you're not going to offend them. We're the ones doing the talking for you. And, I mean, it's between the brokers to work it out, and
Right.
we're there, and we are happy to do
And I
it.
personally like negotiating, so it's not a big deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're there.
So let's jump into the land title statistics that we go over every month, and just keeping in mind, the statistics we were going through earlier, those are like up to date as of 2 days ago.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's really up to date data. This data from land title we like to review. This is September, the month of September, and just getting a good aggregate year over year look. So there were a total of 245 transactions in September up here in Summit County. Taking a look at average prices, single family homes, and this is year over year. Single family homes are up 14% year over year in their average price. Multifamily homes, of course, condos, townhomes, duplexes, those are up 8%. Vacant land is down 12% year over year. That's been pretty consistent all year long, that 11 or 12% with the land. So market analysis, so percent change. What we're looking at here, monetary volume is up in September, 14% from over September 2018. So we're looking at 183 million, almost 184 million. For monetary volume that's going through. We already mentioned that transactions were 245, and that was down 5% year over year. So transactions continue to be down, but monetary volume continues to be up. And then just going through the average prices real quick that we're seeing in each category as we do each month. Average price for residential single-family home is $1.3 million. When we're looking at multifamily homes, again, the condos, townhomes, duplexes, we're looking at $563,000 as the average price. And then vacant land, we're looking at $323,000, which is pretty pretty consistent, I think, on the land
Yeah.
right now. I think part of the things that's affecting vacant land right now is building costs have gone up quite a bit in the last year as people continue to build. And so I think a lot of people bought land last year with the intention to build, and now they're building, right? And so it's a little bit harder to get a contractor, a general contractor, an electrician,
plumbers.
HVAC, plumbing, any of the good tradespeople. It's hard to find them, and so people not being able to find those folks to do and put together bids of like, hey, this is what it's going to cost. Not even being able to have the conversation with them about what it would cost to build their house. I think that's affecting the land sales currently.
Yep.
But I think as we see those building costs, level off, come back down, we see more availability. We see more people coming in to fill that void from elsewhere, perhaps. I think that we'll see land continue to be a good investment up here.
Yeah, and there was a lot of new construction just done by the towns, even, with Smith Ranch.
Yep, Smith Ranch, deed restricted.
A lot of deed restricted housing went up this year, and that consumes a huge piece of the workforce, which is great for the workforce, but it does make it harder to get a private build done.
Totally.
Yeah,
because those are long projects, right?
Yeah.
They've been doing Smith Ranch for over a year now, and they're going to be doing it for another year and a half, 2 years.
Yep.
So it's pretty good guaranteed labor there.
Yeah.
But anyways, as always, if you guys have any questions, drop a comment down below the video there. Hit that like button, smash it, share this with your friends. let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. If you have any questions, we love answering questions as well. So teamflick@summitliving.com. You can shoot us a message, private message, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Bye.